The moon is waxing in Scorpio today, has just gone into Scorpio as of late Sunday, just before midnight, my time, Pacific time in the United States. And with this shift of the moon into Scorpio, we have a movement into the realm of water and feelings. And at the same time, we have just after the moon went into Scorpio, both Venus and Mercury within a couple of hours go into Cancer from Gemini. So three planets, personal planets, faster moving planets, moving from air signs to water signs. So we are entering this territory of feelings. It is activating some of the emotional response that we might have to the way that ideas and information have been moving around. So let's unpack that a little bit today. I am Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Monday, June 17th. So if you missed my video from yesterday where I talked about the upcoming Capricorn full moon. So the moon is waxing, it's heading toward full. It will be full coming up this Friday, June 21st, and just after the summer solstice when the sun goes into Cancer, right? So we've got three planets going from Gemini to Cancer this week, so air to water. We also have today the moon in Scorpio. The moon will continue in Scorpio, and then because the moon moves pretty quickly, it will then after a couple of days shift into Sagittarius fire sign. But the point is, as that moon heads toward Capricorn, where it will be full, we will have this earth energy. So the exact full moon with the moon in Capricorn, 1 degree, is not only activating cardinal signs, so Cancer and Capricorn, both cardinal, and learn a little bit more about that in yesterday's video from June 16th about the upcoming full moon. So cardinal signs begin things, but they also, in the case of Capricorn in particular, they speak to how things become real. So the ways that things take on shape, become solid, have form, structure, foundations, a plan, a strategy. Capricorn at deeper levels relates to all of those things. So it is about how we make an idea into a thing, right? And so we've had a lot of Gemini energy, right, in recent weeks. So we began with the Gemini new moon. We've had Sun in Gemini. We had Jupiter go into Gemini. That's a year-long placement. We've had Mercury and Venus in Gemini. Of course, we began this moon cycle with a new moon in Gemini. So that is a lot of Gemini. Gemini is in the, it's an air sign, and it has to do with how ideas get exchanged, conveyed, communication, how information is processed, how we hear things, how we say things, how the message gets across. So it's also, of course, because it is about information, it is very interested in a lot of different topics, right? Gemini has kind of this reputation for being distractible, for going off on tangents. So think about what is going on at deeper levels when that's happening. It's a curiosity. It's a real sense of like, how can we think about this? What's happening? What's going on? I need to know. I need to collect the data. So with all that energy moving in the area of Gemini, we've been in the realm of ideas and thinking and verbalizing, and what do we need to say and how do we need to say it. So my point is that I'm kind of weaving together some different ideas here, but as we are heading toward the Capricorn full moon, where those ideas become a thing, they become something tangible or get put into a plan or a project that we're going to start making happen, right? So with that energy of Capricorn making things solid and tangible, what's happening right now for today with Venus, Mercury going into Cancer and the moon now in Scorpio is that we are feeling what it means, right? So what the significance of our ideas, of the information we've been processing, the things we've been thinking about, what is the significance of what those things are going to mean for us, for who we are, for how we move forward, for our lives, our daily lives, our habits, our routines, all the things that make us who we are. So how are we noticing for today's water energy? So today we've got not just the moon in Scorpio, not just Mercury and Venus in Cancer now, right? Very beginning of Cancer, cardinal sign. So we're talking about the very beginning of things, the way that things get initiated. And so feeling the emotional qualities of what that looks like and feels like. Beginning of Scorpio, the moon squaring Pluto in Aquarius, an air sign. So water and air there. Sorry, it's not yes, it is squaring. So the point is that as we enter into this very watery, very feeling based territory, the emotional components of what we are becoming are hitting us. So that's what I want to say, is like putting it in the context of where we've been with ideas and now thinking about what it looks like to implement those ideas, to bring them down to the earth, to put them into action, to put them into form, to give them a plan, a strategy, a structure, and how that impacts us on the emotional level is what we are working through today and tomorrow. But in particular, I think the impact is stronger today as we just are hitting these water signs at the very beginning and feeling into, so Saturn and Neptune in Pisces. That's what I was getting at. So two more planets are in water signs for today, a total of 5 planets in water signs. So we have this vibe of feeling the intangible, right? What is the meaning? How does it make us feel? What does it remind us of, right? So we need to process the feelings that come up as we are taking our new thinking, our new ideas, new pieces of information, and considering how those need to be implemented, acted upon, what we need to do about it. And as we do that, we're feeling things. So the self-care tips for today have to do with how you attend to your needs to feel. So how are you taking care of yourself so that you can move energy inside of yourself? Whatever's coming up, what is how do you need to give yourself the time and space to feel it, to move through its significance, its meaning, how it impacts you, what it means for your life, for what you're doing or becoming. And of course, I haven't been talking about this very much, but we did have a Jupiter Uranus conjunction in April April 20th, 2024, beginning of a 14-year cycle. So we are still at the very early stages of moving forward in that cycle and starting to take steps forward to discover what we're becoming, how we're expanding into our authenticity, what it looks like and feels like and means to be who we are. So today, you might be dealing with some feelings about what is coming up, and that is an opportunity for you to release old baggage, to let things flow through you in the way that they need to, and to love yourself, to let yourself be in that flow of love where the current is moving the flotsam and jetsam out of the way, right? It's the way that water does. It is cleansing, it is clearing, it is making space for what you are becoming and how you are changing. So trust that process, give yourself the time and self-care you need to feel your feelings and to feel the things that are showing up on the less tangible levels. Thank you so much for being here. That was and is kind of a lot to put together, but I wanted to help you maybe hopefully get some context in terms of how the process is unfolding. And of course, it's different for each of us, but that bigger process is there. We can see it unfolding in the planetary dynamics, and then it's interesting to see how that shows up in our lives. Thank you so much for being here. I am Marina Orms. You can learn more about me at astrologyheals.com. Check out my guided meditation for the upcoming Capricorn full moon. It will give you an opportunity to connect with your own deeper self, listening to a 30-minute nurturing, soul nourishing guided meditation that I have recorded to help you work with the energies of this Capricorn full moon, tapping into your deeper self, what you need to remember, who you are in that bigger picture, and what is important and unfolding for you. So check out the guided meditation. The key to personal power is the theme for this guided meditation. It is specific for the upcoming Capricorn full moon. So the link is in the description for this video. It is also on my website, astrologyheals.com. Thanks so much for being here and for subscribing to this YouTube channel. Check back. I'm here every day with astrology for unshakable self-care. Bye for now.